Does the fork of Rabbi that you guys created work as well?
Yeah, Rabi is actually infra wallet. I'm working on it, hoping to complete it by this week. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So most of the part is completed. So I'll try to wind it up by this week. So right now I have connected this address and I have already staked one, one read. So it will not let me stake for immediately because I have selected a period of 30 days. Okay, so if I select this button is still disabled and it will show you already have an active stake. So I can't stake from this address. So I can go ahead and connect another address just to show you how the staking works. Okay, so now you can see I haven't staked anything from this particular address. So I'll try to stake now. Query ID. Okay, and I can choose the time period. So here I have mentioned one lock period means 30 days. So I can go ahead and choose how long I'm choosing to lock this particular stake amount, and I'll accept the terms and conditions, and then I'll stake. So the MetaMask is popping right now. So I'm going to just confirm the transaction here. So you can see it's being processed right now.
Yep.
Go to me. Okay.
Staking is completed. Okay, your FireED stake was submitted successfully. We see that message now. And once it is staked, you can see that this will start. This countdown will start. So this is because I have selected 30 days. It is starting from 29 and hours from today. Right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So once this is completed and all the 30 days is completed, so this timing will start for the next 30 days, which is a time period within which you can claim your reward, and you can see your reward here after a few days because this has been freshly, staked. You can't see it yet, but after a day or two, if you refresh, you can see how much you have accumulated so far. And after this period is completed, this period will reset. That is the next 30 days in which you can claim your reward. And if the reward is not being claimed in the next 30 days, the clock will reset again, and you can't withdraw the claim reward. You can just unstake what you have staked. That option is there. Okay, you will not be getting the reward, and you have to stake again freshly, so to get rewards.
How does this part work? Is it on chain? Are those smart contracts to manage this, or is there a backend?
Okay, the calculation of the reward is off chain because we are updating it on regular basis. So if it is on the chain, it's going to be too much gas fee and all that. So we are keeping that part off chain. Okay, and what happens is whenever a person is trying to anyway, this button will not be able till this period is over. So you can't claim it here. So only after this particular period of time, this reward can be claimed through this button. Okay. So till then, this will be disabled. So what happens is when the time is right and you are ready to claim, after 30 days, when you can claim your reward, when we call from the front end, I have given a check in the contract to check when we are staking. We enter the particular time into the contract when it is staked, and when we are trying to claim the reward in the contract, there's a check just to check if it's been 30 days from that particular period where they have. If it doesn't pass that check, the contract will fail. So I have given that check.
Server. if I access the server and change the dates or whatever, it wouldn't go through in any case because there's smart contract.
Yes,
Is that
yes,
to check?
it would still not happen because the contract has that check. Yes.
Okay.
So this is how staking and unstaking works. So basically, this has all been completed, and it's ready. Yeah.
So only calculation part is going to be the off chain to calculate what is the how much reward that it is need to be distributed. Rest is everything is on chain as we already discussed on this before.
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's it from my part. I'm working on the infra. If you want to see what I have done so far with the infra wallet.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I hope you're able to see. Okay, this is the infra wallet icon I have given for the infra wallet. Yeah. So when I click, I'll have to enter. I'm entering my password,
Oh,
and then I'm in. So here I have.
Gautami,
So
we need
that
to
we can't able to see the full screen.
just you need
I
to
guess you need
Oh,
to share full.
oh, 1 minute. You're able to see now.
Nothing. Screen share the entire screen, so it will come.
I'm not sure why you
Yes, we can see now.
can see now. Okay. So in the tab, you can see the icon I have used for infra. This is the infra wallet icon I've used. Okay. So when I click this, it'll ask for password if you are already not logged in. So as you can see, the default network will be infra, and it will show the tokens in ReID, how much we are holding, and here you can change the network. I give an option to change the network. So all these networks you can change, and you can also add.
Gautami, we lost you for a second.
Okay, now you're able to see.
yes,
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I hope you saw this. Here I have given option to change networks. Yeah, all these chains we can change from the drop down, and here I have given option to add custom networks. Okay, so here you can create a new address. Here, create new address. So you can give a name here. Just going with the default one. So again, this address is holding because I have already created it so many times. It's showing that. So here you can see ReID, how much ReID is there, and what is the dollar equivalent of the ReID I'm holding. Everything is shown here.
So I tried it earlier today just to play a bit with it. It was a bit
Okay.
confusing for me how to, for example, to see the USDC or the other
Okay.
tokens. Now,
Here?
yeah, because if you want to see
Okay,
other
I can. Okay, okay. I can take this down and put ReID here instead. Will that work?
At the moment,
No, no,
Manoj said
no.
he said we are-
The thing is, okay. Let me. One second. I'll share my screen. Give me a sec.
Stop your screen for a
Stop your
Yeah.
second.
screen for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope everyone can see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, this is the
re-ID
re-ID what actually we can see that, and this is the token which we can able to see this one, right? But the thing
Yeah.
is, we want to add here as a custom token, like a custom tokens here with the USDC or USDT or those tokens also should be visible here. But whereas
Um,
it is in the custom network, okay? Initially, until we add one token, it won't show this option. We need to go
yeah. Yeah.
here and then we need to add a custom token. Okay, now though it can able to show that. Now though it can able to show the custom token option. Now I
Yeah.
can able to add which chain,
Mhm.
everything. I can add the control, everything. We can do that, but we want to see here. And even I requested you that this part we want to see in integrated tokens list.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and the price also we need to set the prices.
Okay. Okay. I'll work on that.
No, it was already mentioned in the document that I have given you like yesterday. You can able to
Yesterday.
check
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
and bridges do not work right at the moment here.
No, yeah. For the moment, bridges do not work
Okay.
because it's gonna take a lot of time there to
Is there a
integrate
plan?
inside that.
Is there a plan to add them or not for the moment?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Is there a plan to deploy bridges on this infra wallet?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is having a plan, but not right as if now because we want to integrate our ReID also inside this wallet. So maybe we can go with milestone basis after we have completed this initial level one production, then we can start because we need to complete the bridge and the liquidation part in desktop, and later we can integrate that into the our infra wallet.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. That's all from my side, Manoj. What I have worked so far. So there are some things pending from the infra wallet, which I'll be finishing by this week.
Okay. And Yuvraj, can you please explain about the bridge and liquidity part?
Yeah, sure. Sharing my screen. Yes. So currently we worked on the bridge and the liquidity part. So bridge almost everything is done. Minor UI fixes, and then in case we need to add any other tokens like that, only we are doing that in the bridges. So currently we have two options, both bridge and the liquidity part in a single way. Only we are showing that like a tab mentioned like that, transfer and then liquidity part. So in that transfer, here only we are doing that bridge part everything. So you can see here that infra network and then BNB chain. Currently we are using BNB chain part only. So we need to connect with the wallet and then we can select the networks, everything, the MetaMask like that. We need to select options also in REID like that and then USDC, USDT. But currently we are doing giving the option for only the REID and then USDC format. So like that way only we are currently doing that. In future, we are adding that more tokens. So in the infra network, just already I connected the wallets. So it's in the infra network. So I'm adding some amounts here. So if already I have an allowance or I already given approvals for this 0.01 amount, so it will not execute the approved transaction. It will directly go for bridging part. So this directly go for the bridging part. So in case if there is no approve method, like we need to give some approvement, how much token we are going to send. So like that way we need to give approvement. If we are not approving the token means we cannot execute the transaction. So like way, two transactions are there. So already I execute one transaction previously. So that's why I did not get any transaction here. This is for bridging transaction. So I'm confirming this. So here the status will be showing everything like the transaction is currently in the pending. So once it's success means the transfer initiated. It was the second blockchain. The BNB network, it will be initiated in the backend. If you show here, this is the transaction. Yeah. You can see here there is a 0.01 READ. It will be transferred to that contract address. It will be transferred to concept. The same thing, the BSC scan, it will be executed from the contract to user. I'm check the same code.
Whereas you did some infra,
Yeah.
so you need to check in infra what's in.
No. So what exact thing? So infra in that infra to BNB first part in that infra network from the user to contract will be transferred 0.01 UID. We will get in the Binance network. We will get USDC token, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
this is the
Yes, yes.
transaction. You can see here. So 1 minute ago, the transaction is initiated. We will get that. We currently fixed a rate for 1 RED equal to like 3.247 some USDC. We fixed that value. So based on that value, we will get some amount from that USDC in the Binance network.
So it was a
So
kind
it
of
was
vice
a kind of
versa.
vice
What
versa. What
we are
we are
holding that
holding that in BNB contract, it is going to be distributed from BNB chain, right?
Yeah.
got it.
Got
So
that.
it's the same format in the reverse format. Like if you go for the BNB to infra, the same format, we need to change the chain. Same format. So how much value? Previously we done the transaction of infra to BNB. Same like that, we are going to execute that BNB to infra. So here also already the transactions some amounts have approved. So that way that will go for the bridge transactions. Seven seconds ago. So here I put at 0.001 USDC. It transferred to contract. Same like that, we will get that amount here also.
Show it on. Show it on.
So it on chain, that will be okay. In BNB.
Things here are at that amount. So you just it will take some more time to show that a token transfer here for reflecting the token transfer. So once it's done, I will share the transaction details. So the same for this is the bridge concept we are implemented that the same format in the liquidity also. So what exactly liquidity part is? In the bridge, we are doing the transaction one chain to another chain. So what we are doing here, so adding the liquidities like RED to USDC, we have some values we need to put that like USDC we put like a 3.247 like that value. The same like that we need to maintain some values for the RED, and then USDT value we need to maintain, and then we need to maintain the stability of the particular native token of blockchain, the RED. So that's why we adding the liquidities and then maintain that stability for the tokens, everything. So like that way, we are adding the liquidity here. I'm just changing to info network again. Yeah. So these are the liquidity part. So here we can adding the liquidity and then withdrawing the liquidity. So for adding the liquidity, whenever the user going to swap the token, we will collect that fees, everything. So like that way we are implementing here. So we are using that Uniswap V3 only. So I'm going to adding the liquidity part READ and plan USDT. Sorry, currently we are using that USDC RED. So further USDT, USDC, these are things in the future we are adding them more things. So currently it's in progress. So that's why I added the field everything here.
Right now it is on 50-50 ratio, right? USDC 50% and READ 50%, right?
Yeah. This currently we have the options. How much we can do, we can implement that. So this in the testing purpose, we can add like that. So 1:1 ratio only I'm currently giving.
Okay.
Okay, in later in the production phase, it is going to take the token number of tokens or worth in dollars.
It's like USDC is like in a dollars based only. So it will be $50 is equal to 50 tokens means one RED compared to one USDC only.
Okay, okay,
USD dollar only.
calculated on dollar cost average.
Yeah, because we are adding the liquidity for USDC, right? So whenever we need to
Exactly.
calculate, that means we need to calculate based on the USD only for both the price. Like USDC is common for the stable coin of USD like that. So when you go for a new tokens, or it is one token, another any DAI token, like that way if you go means we need to calculate the price based on USD only.
Yeah, perfect.
So we are here we adding that liquidity. So like this way, the approving method will be happen in the bridge part also. Currently here also adding that. I'm confirming that we need to give two tokens. We are using USDC and then wrapped RED. Why we are using wrapped RED here means the RED is in a native token. So in the native token, when contract transferring one contract to another contract, we need to give some approve method, approve the tokens. So native token, okay, STF.
Let's see, are you there? Hello?
Hmm?
Are you there?
Are you there? Because you are not speaking anything, that's why.
No, I have some questions, but I wanted to wait.
Yeah.
Until
Yeah,
you-
sure.
Okay, safe transfer failed. And the contract it throws liquidity error. Okay, I don't have enough funds for that.
Okay, you don't have USB. You want me to send
You want me to send USBs?
Yeah, I need to send some USDC, so that's why I don't have enough particular wallet, so that's it. You can see here.
Yeah. Okay.
Send me your address.
Send me your address. I'll send it right away.
Here.
Yeah.
It's still
Hard refresh. Hard refresh.
I'll try with the different products. Yeah, I think somehow in my wallet I have an issue. I need to check that. So these are the params when you're adding that liquidity. These are the params only we're giving that, like contract address of USDC, and then rapidly contract addresses, and then fee percentage 0.34 percentages. This is a tick lower and upper value. These are param of first token value and then second token value. So like that way, we need to add liquidity here. Yeah, once we added the liquidity, we will get that NFT tokens here. So already we created somehow eight liquidity pairs like it. So that way we get that 8 token ID like that. So one USDC and then one Rapid token like that way here pausing. So if you go for that Uniswap NFT, so here we maintain that all the liquidity part of amounts. So and then particular tick lower upper value, everything will be stored here only. Same way we are going to these currently the values are mismatching for that. I need to connect with that backend Gautami. I need to check this value everything. So this for withdrawing that already we added the liquidity. We need to withdraw the liquidity for everything. So this is you can see here the 8 number is an NFT token ID. So here we can withdraw the tokens. So the token, all the amounts will be withdrawn. So every amount we added the liquidity, it will be deduct from that from the contract side and then to that user only. So in the Explorer, it will take time for showing that token transfer and then burning NFTs, everything. So currently, in the liquidity part, almost done. So some of that fees mismatching and then collect fees. So we need to multiple swaps. We need to done that. Once added the liquidity, we need to done multiple swaps. So once the swap transaction execute, we will get that rewards also for that liquidity pass. So liquidity pass, we can collect the rewards also. These are things are still pending. So I need to implement these particular things.
And as I mentioned, we need to have that in Tron and Ethereum chain.
Yeah. So currently, I need to fulfill these things all the thing. So once done, I will to deploy all the contracts in that. What are the things we mean? We need to Tron network and then Ethereum sync. We can deploy everything.
Okay.
Alasya,
You can ask questions now.
Yes. No. One question was, so the USDC are locked in a smart contract on Binance or Tron, right?
Yeah.
What's the security of those smart contracts? Is there any, I don't know?
It
Yeah,
is
so in the
BNB
contract-
form.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can. No. Continue, Manoj.
Because
We are deploying that into the particular chain contract, like in the BNB. If we are going for with BNB, it is going to be a BNB contract. The contract that we are keeping it is like private keys. We need to say we are not going to provide any private key inside the code or anything. We are just calling it from the wallet itself. Maybe Yuvraj, you can able to explain it better.
Yeah. So in the contracts, what exactly we are maintaining that ownership and then access controllers like that part. So particular users only can access that contract details, like execution part, anyone can access that. But particular thing we need to maintaining some amounts. So we need to withdraw like that. The admin access, like who going to deploy the contract or anywhere. If I am the admin, means I will give the access to any other person. Means that person can access that contract. Otherwise, it will not get from that any person. They cannot withdraw the amount like that from the contract side. So if you go for the contract, you can see here. So in this contract, currently $1.21 maintaining. The USDC $1.2 is currently is that. So if you want to withdraw the amount, means only the admin can only call this method. Otherwise, no one can access this.
Okay.
This almost like ownership and then access control.
Because admin need to call from the contract, not from his wallet.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to connect with the contract and then execute the transaction.
Yeah. Just guys, make sure we take all the security as a priority here, because if all the USDC are there, it will attract attention of people willing to steal them.
Yeah, exactly. I know that. So that's why we are adding that ownership and then access control everything. So using that particular wallet. So if I give that access to your wallet, means using that particular wallet only, they can execute the transaction or collecting that, fetching that amount from the contract, they can withdraw that. Otherwise, no one can access that. So that's why we are running in the contract, this type of things.
Okay. Look, another question. So you use the liquidity pool to exchange in the bridge, right?
In the bridge part, I did not use that exchanging liquidity part. So you're asking about this thing, right? This
So-
transfer and liquidity thing.
You know, I'm asking, when I move USDC from BNB to ReID in
Okay.
in infra. I mean, because we discussed in the past with Manoj to take those tokens, those ReID from the max supply, so unlock them. It seems like you are using the liquidity instead, right? So you have a liquidity pool and you take that from there.
No, not like that. So liquidity part is an individual part, bridge part is an individual thing. So same like that you are mentioning, like we are holding that tokens in the contract. So you based on that values only, we are bridging the part. So like that way only we are doing that. In the first of all, in the infra network, we have some balance. In my wallet, I have balance. In the BNB, the USDC value we need to hold in the contract side. So when I transfer 0.1 RED or 1 RED from my wallet, it will direct 1 RED. When you go for BNB chain, the contract we store some balance, right, for USDC. It will transfer that up. from contract to user. So like that way, it will work on that.
So when you convert, for example, in this case, infra to BNB, so re-ID on infra to USDC on BNB, where do these re-ID go? This one
This re-ID. Yeah, you can complete the question.
No, I was just asking where does it go? Is it burned? Does it go in a smart contract?
Yeah, it goes for the smart contract only. So the bridge contract we deployed both the chain. One infra network we deploy one bridge contract, and then BNB we deploy one bridge contracts. So whenever we transfer that token in that infra network, like the RED, we transferring the tokens means it will directly go for the contract only. So if you see here, so just a minute, I'm sharing transaction also. Here, this is that bridge contract. So this bridge contract only, whenever you initiate the transaction in info network, the amount will be directly stored in the bridge contract only.
Okay. And so, and if in the opposite, so if I deposit USDC from BNB and I want a re-ID, this implies that we need some liquidity in the bridge contract, right?
No, in the bridge contract, there is no liquidity part. The liquidity part, the exact thing is in that infra blockchain only. Inside the infra blockchain only, we are adding the liquidity and then swapping that.
Okay, I think I'm using liquidity, but it's not the right term. The funds to when you convert, where do those re-ID come from? When I convert USDC to re-ID,
yeah,
those re-ID
so same thing only.
Are they minted? Are they? I don't know.
Hello.
Okay, I can better explain you, because whatever all the total supply of the tokens, we are going to send it to one contract, and from that one contract we are pulling out of the re-ID bridges. Okay, when it comes to Okay. And the core thing why we are using liquidity is the first part that we are using only on infra blockchain, because we need to show the TVL, FDV, everything through that only. We cannot able to show only just by the contract side only.
Can you repeat this part? Sorry.
Which one?
The one about liquidity.
So liquidity is only applies for inside infra blockchain.
Yeah, no, that's clear. But
yeah, because I'm sorry.
Why do we need?
Because liquidity will show the complete the total FDV of the complete our blockchain. It's not only the cap of what is the actual cap of our tokens, because they need to see that, and even the liquidity part is going to be exist because there will be a lot of other tokens which we are going to be deployed later. That also we need to show that, because without that liquidity we can't able to go more inside that, because that is a major thing. Even an investor or any other part of the thing, without liquidity no one is going to be sure on that.
Okay, I see. Okay, thanks for the explanation.
Yes, and also we can able to show the other bridge contracts of the balance to show our full FDV and market cap also.
Okay. Do we have documentation for all this stuff?
So technical documentation, I was sharing you on the module basis. But overall, the complete document, I need to sit theoretically and technically. I need to sit and prepare for complete bridge side.
Okay, it would be helpful to have all those stuff documented. At least it's clear to me what's happening.
Okay. Now the thing is, Yuvraj, there are few things that you need to do. You need to complete that liquidity part.
Okay, but I mean, good progress, honestly.
Yuvraj,
Seems like
Yuvraj,
we are.
yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, and there are few
I,
things that you need to work on liquidity and other chain part.
and also
mhm.
And
inside
also
our
inside our
explorer, we
Explorer,
don't want to
we
see
don't
any
want to see any other
ads or
ads
something
or something. We need to have our own brand inside our Explorer also, which I have already discussed you before also.
without that
Without
Yeah, yeah.
that,
that
I know that.
that yeah. I saw that it is
that
possible that
even I saw
even I
some
saw
other
some other
chains,
chains
it is
also.
not
It
a
is not a
bigger task
bigger
also.
task
We
also.
can able to
We
work
can
on
able
that.
to work on that.
So
So
Yeah,
tell
sure.
me,
tell me that
tell me that on the
downside,
downside, on the
how
downside,
far we
how
are
far we
going
are
for
for
the
going for on a
production basis.
production basis.
Based
You
upon
based upon, I want your both views.
how far we
How
are
far we are for the
to go
production
for a
to go for the
fully
initial stage one with fully blockchain and also for the pools, bridges, liquidity.
consider all these
Consider
things
all these things, and also we need APIs for the bridge and other contract
to submit
to
that
submit that into coin before in other coin market cap like that also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gautami, you can
So
Gautami,
most
you
of
can
the things
also
the
talk.
yeah, mostly the blockchain side is complete. So minor changes like you asked about in the Explorer, right? The advertisements. So like the things only I need to
So
explore
I
and then
believe
work with that.
okay.
Let's go.
I believe for as far as the pool balance showing the pool balance and all that, it's completed, and the staking and unstaking is also completed. I've tested it multiple times. Maybe I can run a final test and assure you that it's good for production in a couple of days. Yeah. The wallet I'm trying to complete it by this week or max next week if I'm not enduring any bugs that I'm not able to figure it out. So maybe a week's time will be good for the wallet. And with regards to what Yuvraj is doing, I am responsible for the backend. So he had requested for a few things last week, so I'll be completing that also with next week.
For the wallet, is it going to be published on Chrome, on the Chrome
Yeah,
store? Okay, it's
yeah,
only for Chrome at the moment.
yeah. For the moment, I have done it only for Chrome.
Okay.
Unless let's
complete that
complete that
extension
extension
wallet
wallet
first, and
first,
later
and
we
later
can
we
find
can
one
find one
Android or
Android or
iOS
iOS developer
developer
so
so
that
that
he
he
can
can
able
able
to
to
convert
convert
that
that
into
into
the
the
app
app
because we can't
Yeah.
go simultaneously all at a time. It will be a
Absolutely.
big
Absolutely.
mess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, but I mean, good progress. It seems that we are almost there, right? I see some stuff that needs fixing, but the solid work, and it seems that we are almost ready to go to production. What do you think, Manoj?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
told
I
you
told you
earlier,
earlier, we just need some
week
week
or
or
7
7
to
to
10
10
days
days
of
of
time
time
so
so
that
that
we
we
can
can minor
there
bugs.
are
There are
very
very
minor
minor
bugs
bugs
and
and
some
some
other
other
things
things
we
we
need
need
to
to
change.
change.
So
So
before
before
post
post
production, we
production,
need
we
to
need to
have
have the
couple of
couple
things
of
to be
things to
also
be also
handy, like
handy, like
servers and
servers
all.
and all.
Because
Because
while
while
setting up
setting up
things, they
things, they
might
might
have
have
find
find
more
more
bugs
bugs
also.
also. They
They
need
need
to
to
figure
figure
it
it
out.
out. So
So
that's
that's
the
the
reason
reason
I
I
asked
asked
for
for
7
7
to
to
10
10
days
days
of
of
post
post production
production
deployment
deployment
things.
things.
Yeah, makes sense. And for the new nodes for mainnet, how many nodes?
So
Right
right
now,
now
we are
we are
running with
running with
four
the four
validators
validators or
or
three
three
or
or
four
four
validators.
validators.
That
It
it
depends
depends
upon
upon
how
how
much
much
volume
volume
we
we
can
can
explore.
explore.
We
We
can
can
even
even
run
run
with
with
5
5
nodes
nodes
also,
also,
6
6
nodes
nodes
also,
also,
not a
not a
problem.
problem.
But
But
in
in
later,
later,
if
if
we
we
want
wanna
to
sell
sell
the
the nodes,
nodes, that's
that's
the
the business
business
part
part
that we
that
can
we
add
can add the
more
more
nodes.
nodes
Because
because
validators, though
validators.
we
So
have
we have
everything on
everything
the
on the
script
script
basis, but
basis,
we
but we
haven't
haven't
implemented a
implemented a
validator for
validator
on
for
a
on a
UI
UI
experience,
experience.
that which
That which
Yuvraj is
Yuvraj
going to
is
be
going to
work
be
after
work after
liquidity.
liquidity.
Yeah. Okay. So is all this stuff on GitHub, or are the GitHubs updated? The repos?
Yeah, the GitHubs are updated actually.
Okay. Because last time I checked, they were almost empty or old. The stuff on GitHub.
Okay.
I will have a. I haven't checked in a while now.
No,
No,
maybe
maybe
I'll
I'll
check
also
because
check
there are
because
some
there are
other
some other
repos
repos out there
which
which
I
I
guess
guess
I
I
need
need
to
to
add
add
also.
also. I'll add those repos as well.
And
And
also,
also,
please check
please check Gautami and Yuvraj, check all the repos are up to dated. And if you want me to
Okay.
create any of the repos for extension, just text me. I'll create the repos accordingly.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Give me 1 minute. I need to confirm one repo is present or not for the liquidity part. I think.
Yeah, yeah, you can text me that. I'll create and I'll give you the access.
Yeah, sure.
Now tell me, LSU, what are your views on this thing? Because Gabby is the one who is going to answer me all these questions. Because after you, I'll have a call again with 380, and after that, Gabby will call me and he will ask everything again.
No, I mean, good progress. I'm happy to see that we are almost there. Um, I need to test all those stuff. I would like to play a bit with it. For example, for the liquidity, I would like to. I don't know if it's possible, but to interact directly with the smart contracts, or for the more for the bridges, or do I need to use the UI? I don't know if you want to embed something in an app that I'm writing. Is it doable? Those stuff would be for some of the business cases we have in mind with Gabri. It could be interesting to use those smart contracts directly instead of you going through the UI.
No, you mean to like a factory for deploy the contracts, right?
I mean, if I want to have an app that where you deposit USDC, where that can offer, I don't know, deposit in USDC and mint other tokens, it would be nice to use the bridge.
Deposit USDC and mint other token. That is what we are doing it actually now.
But can I do it directly from a web app that I'm building?
Web app means like what? It is you can able to bridge from web app
Think
also
about
now.
the PT app that we built.
Maybe I need to check for that. I mean to say, from web app means the only thing is some of the things we have SSL, some of the things we don't have SSL. That's the reason sometimes we can't able to connect
Yeah,
in mobile and desktop.
yeah. Yeah, but I mean that's gonna be fixed when we go to production, no?
Yeah. When we are going to production, we're gonna deploy each and every module as a different server with the SSL because we don't want to mix everything. The core things we're going to separate it, which I have already given the technical requirements to Gabby, and I'll forward it to you. Also, you can also check the technical requirements, what modules we are using for different servers.
Maybe it's worth having a sort of pre-prod environment so you can start to deploy everything as it was production, and we
Yeah,
do some
because
tests,
Yeah,
and then
because
we reset.
at the end, we need the post production servers. At least we need to deploy that because Gabby is saying that we're gonna put the physical servers in FP, and or else we're gonna go for an AWS. That is where we got little bit confused on confirmation on that. Once we have the proper confirmation on that, we can able to deploy small modules and slowly we can go into that.
Okay. Okay, but very cool. I think now we need some clients.
Yes. Gabby is our first client.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think
Okay.
it's well done.
Okay, then. So nice call to everyone that this is the first time that you guys also meeting our LSO is a project consultant for our complete info.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So guys,
Thank you.
I guess the time is about to end. It's like 4 minutes. If anyone wants to give the closing statements, you can give now.
No, very well done. Maybe we can catch up. I don't know, maybe same time next week, whenever you guys have time to have a follow up and see how things are going. And
Maybe LSU, we can have a better call tomorrow when you have a free time, just like 15 to 20 minutes of short call so that we can come to an understanding how we can go with that because I don't want to make things to be dragged much now because
yeah.
we have many things has to be done on simultaneously.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Okay then. It's a nice talking with everyone. Have a good
Yeah.
day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay. See you then, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, bye guys. Yeah.
Bye.